Okay, this is game number 6 on the Pro Elf team. Our team looks like this. Our opponent's team looks like this. No tackle mighty by whites. They've gone for guard, which is an interesting choice. Guard is very, very good, but you do normally see at least one of them develop to be a killer. Some very nice ghouls going on. They've got an agility 4, they've got 2 more guard, they've got a blodge step, they've got a middling record. But this is a tough opponent, and I think we spend a little bit from the bank and get the wizard here. Our team is... We've got 11 players at the moment. We've got 3 catchers. We do want to buy a 4th catcher, but I think for the sake of the game, the wizard is the right choice here, so I don't mind dipping into the bank a little bit. Yeah, I think turn 15 was the big mistake, Shepard. I think turn 15 I should have spread wider, but that doesn't excuse making such a pig's ear of turn 16, which definitely did not need to be that complicated. I mean, if nothing else on turn 16, I could have passed the ball to that player instead of blitzing with it. Would have been better than what I did. Yeah, a lot of guard mootlies. They're very strong on guard, this team. Keep the ball. So we haven't got a bench is what's scary here. But we've got that wizard, so hopefully we can put it to good use. I'm going to say now, whatever happens in this game, first of all, this is definitely the last game. Second of all, not streaming tomorrow. Probably not going to get to stream for a few days after this, so. We've got no tackle, which is obviously nice because we've got a couple of blodgers on the team now. I want these all over one more square. But yeah, scary going up against undead with Pro Elves, because even without any mighty bow on the whites, if the mummies start kicking butt at the start of the game, we could be in trouble right away. Yeah, that's like our main hope, I think, Mootlies. Yeah, we're definitely hoping that the mummies don't do too much and we can get away with the rest. Problem is with Pro Elves, even when teams don't have mighty bow, you never know when your team's just going to melt down against them, because that can definitely happen regardless. High kick. They've got a bench of 1. They don't like hunting anyone. Yeah, just nice to know if they are watching so I can... Yes, I just said I am. Elves like being heard. Yes, but their coach doesn't like them being heard. They might like being heard, but I don't like it being that way around. Why can't they see my side of things? Well, we don't know if they're in stream. It sounds like they weren't, but they might be about to be. Because they said right at the start, wow, going straight in for a GFI is pretty spicy. Works out. This is going to be a tempting fireball right away. Not necessarily a good fireball, but a tempting one. Okay, didn't die. That's good. There's another mighty bow hit right here. did die. Well, didn't die, but is done for the game. So we've got 100% armor break so far. Hey, Fonty, thank you for the game just now. Oh, this is such a tempting fireball, and it's probably a bad idea. But it's got 3 really good ghouls in it. The chance to remove a ghoul right away with the mighty bow is really tempting, and even the white as well. Like I do not like using the wizard on turn 1. I'm not even certain I get good recovery on it, but it's just a lot to say no to. Wow, straight in for the foul as well. Don't have a bribe. Don't give removal. Gonna regret this. Okay, got the ball. Got the ball and injured a ghoul. I think that's good enough value. Whether or not we'll get the ball ourselves, another question. It's pretty good scatter. We've got edge 5, so we can make that a 2+ if we can move either of these. We should be able to do. This is where I wish I had a frenzy. I do like frenzy on probs as well. But I don't have it yet on this team. I think we go for this with wrestle, just to make absolutely sure we get this one out of the way. Power is great. And you there. You here. You've got to be out of the way. You know that's not most of it. That's what you can be, is that you're better off that side. Okay, that was very important. That was not a snake. Okay, I'd love to just GFI with you, but since I have used the reroll, it's exactly why I put the catcher here, so we can get that off the line without it being any risk, because we've got the reroll. Okay, it was an aggressive turn 1, but it's fine. Fonty, please stop apologising for the game. You did fine. You didn't lose. I don't know why you're apologising still. You got a draw. The only sort of really big mistake, I mean, I thought you could have been more aggressive in the second half, but the really big mistake was just turn 1 where you did give me a chance to hit the ball, but it didn't work out. Like, I don't know why you thought it was boring. And you deserve a draw because I made a horrible mess of that last turn, so please stop apologising and enjoy getting the draw. I did think it was funny, Fonty, that you'd call the team worst elves and I'd call them the most fun elves. Oh, we did get rid of a guard one. They have 2 guard ones. So there's 2 guard ones and we did get rid of one of them. Right. Mummies are a pain in the bum. Can't get 2 dice anywhere. Do we do the 2+ dodge or do we do a 2+ hit here? We can take this 2+ hit. 2 dice hit, I mean. And now we actually can make this a 2 dice hit. Good. And since we did get the knockdown, let's follow that up. take our 2 to hit there. Bit worried about where this ball's ending up. Fine. Good. Good. This does leave a 3+ hit on the ball, but they won't have amazing recovery, so I think we live with it. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of guard on this team. It's a very strong team. It's a very, very strong team. Gosh. Guard. Yeah, they have 4 guard in total, both whites, and then 2 ghouls. Really strong set of ghouls. Really, really strong. So getting rid of any of them is good. In fact, that's the better of the 2 guard ones, because that one has block. Yeah, thank you, Lady Yeti. Fonty is doing themselves down too much. Why not? Oh, are you going to dodge through for the hit? You had a hit on the ball there, but you want to make it a 2 dice? That's a rowdy line. I mean, it could work. It's just 3+ dodges, but... Okay, but they stood up without doing it, so now it's just a mistake, I think. I think that was a misclick. I think they wanted to blitz. They mapped it out. Now, hopefully, we can serve that. It was a rowdy blitz line. I think they should have just done the 1 dice if they're going to go for that, because then they leaves that for recovery. But yeah, it's unfortunate once you've decided to do it that way to then have that misclick. I've done that before plenty as well. Misclicks happen to all of us, and they're never fun. That's an interesting chain push. Just that's fine. Maybe I should have been there. Okay, so we've got a surf on here. Or not. Could have been a fun surf. And kind of want to do that. Try to surf that one, but that's stupid. So I think now we should probably get out of our little trap we've made for ourselves on this side. Come around this way. Just bring this back. Maybe that's the safest thing we can do. Just get out of range before we throw any more dice. Okay. Not what we were hoping for, but at least it gives us an option to just block out there. I think we're just going to dodge these ones. That's going to be 2, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Good. Not so good. Misclick on a 6+ dodge rat ogre blitz that works out is fun. These things happen. My best bit of one memory is still my tree misclick that resulted in a 6+ tree pass into score. Oh my god. How did that happen? So did you accidentally click with the tree on the ball? Because that does sound bonkers. It sounds tremendous. Exactly, Gilliam. Just pushes here is great. It's got the ball here. Freezing start. We'd love to do a pass on you, get that level. We've still got to get out of this mess we've got going on over here. There's a lot too much base that I don't like. Is that hittable? I thought I'd put that out of range, but actually that was... Could have got 1 dice on that. Sloppy. Glad we got away with it. That's the stuff I've got to be aware of. Oh, playing late. Making those sorts of sloppy mistakes. That's a really annoying dodge for them to succeed on. They're going to do another one. What I'm seeing already, even from the bits they didn't do what they wanted to do, is that this opponent is not afraid of a rowdy dice. Really wanted that to fall over. Oh well, it didn't. This is still surfable, which is what I'm thinking about, but it's tough to know what's sensible. Failing to knock that down has made that corner not look good. Really don't like the way this is going. I think that surf's a bad idea. It's a trap. It's a trap I can fall into going for that surf. So let's not do it. That is 2 blocks too late to be particularly useful, but I guess better late than never. Does get a removal. Good. Okay. Guess we're all doing 4+ dodges. And 3+ dodges. I'll leave the other ones because we've pushed our luck enough. Would have been really nice to get that surf, but actually getting a removal here is still nice. It still actually gives us a numbers advantage for this drive, which is pretty unlikely when you're playing prowls into undead on defense. None of my opponents ever apologize for being luckers. Why are you so well managed? The tree got the ball by way of a scatter, and my mouse at the time had a fault. Oh no. say it through when I was mapping out the possibility of a score after a hand after a flame. Right, we're on turn. We've still got 4 turns left. We've got lots of time. No need to panic. We've got more players and then we've got lots of time. We can do this. Where are we going to go? Somehow over here. Sidestep this way is definitely a bit awkward. Having those players' base is also awkward. I think we want to go for that with a wrestle piece. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get there with 1 dodge. Let's move the ball first. And let's keep it screened. And you to here. Could put them on the cage. Does put them on the cage. Maybe this was stupid. Just base that one and I think just base that one as well, to be honest. Mummy can't reach for it. This could. If you hit that and knock it down, you do have a line in to get a hit on the ball. Has to be a knockdown though. Didn't like hitting the side stepper, but I just felt like I had to go this way because there's just so much on this side. So you kind of had to pick your poison. And I picked that one. Didn't work out. That mega tree, block, movement, and strength died a game or 2 later. Oh man. Block, movement, and strength on a halfling team sounds amazing. Lovely, because that one doesn't have block. This is what I was hoping they would do. I was hoping if I base these up, they would just take the blocks and not move these scores. Now they are moving this one. But you need that one to make the hit. No other player can reach. So you need that one free. Like this will give this a 2 dice, but then all you can do is base with the mummy. So I think they're now not going to get there on the ball. Unless they realise something late. Could do 2 GFIs with that one. Yep, okay. Cool. I think that's good for us. I think. That's annoying, but I don't think you needed it before doing this. I guess you did because you had 2 there. Okay, maybe you did, yeah. Okay, so we're back to 9 on 9. But they don't have a hit on the ball here unless I'm missing something. Yeah, that doesn't reach. Good base. Just force an awkward 2+, right? Like if we fail a 2+, it's obviously bad, but... That's elf life in a nutshell. That's bad. Don't be an arm break, please. No, not arm break, okay. It's not a disaster then. going to be a turn where we have to roll some 2s. Because we're not going to blitz this free. That's the safest thing we can do. Which one's this? It's probably not worth following. On the other hand, you never know, snakes happen. There is an option to hand off here and not do the dodge, but I just think we actually really want more players getting forward this turn, so I'm going to take the dice roll. Good. Good. Is that good enough? Because we could do a double dodge, but I think that's probably good enough. Good. Good. We haven't blitzed, have we? Keep that guard on the wrong side. So there's a 4+3+ hit. Seen worse odds. But it would be hitting from this side at least, so not going to scatter to a great spot for them. Yeah, I think the handoff is playing it too safe and, you know, gives a free mighty bow hit on one of our catches as well, which we don't really want, so lots of reasons not to do it. I'm trying to be, like, it's one of the things I'm really sort of working on at the moment is not throwing unnecessary risks, like not taking unnecessary 2+s, because even though 1 in 36 is unlikely, it does happen plenty. Well, it happens every 36 times, but I think there it was necessary to have a strong position at the end of the turn. If anything, I think I was maybe too cautious not going for double dodge on that one. Okay, so they've just gone for hit there and base again. Unfortunately, that's a good power for them on the wrestle dodge. Gets the KO. And so definitely some pressure again. I think we're going to be dodging again. See, this would be a case if they were to make this dodge they just threatened there on the 4+, that would be a turn where we do the handoff. Because even though it's going to get this one hit, it becomes a smart thing to do. Because we've got nerves of steel for the catch. It's a rowdy play this, but I can see why it's good. If it works, which it didn't. Lucky for us. So now we can go back to, yeah, we do the dodge. Is there anything we do before doing the dodge? We could do that first, because if we get the knockdown there, it makes other things easier. Good. Problem is then we do have to do this dodge as well. Thank goodness. This is a time when maybe it is more sensible to hand off, but I still don't want to. Just don't want to. I want to do this dodge and get the ball up here. I think we're not going to take that box, so. Scary reroll. Okay, good. Okay. So that can be basis at... I don't know if this is ideal. Don't want you basing us, so I think we've got to go the extra. But this is now a worry. We can definitely be hit here. You know, 2+ just to base that was an option, but technically the 3+ dodge there is safer than a 2+ dodge, so because we had the reroll for it, so I went for that first with the idea that I could, if we made our dodges, get that one in front of there was all possible, and then we wouldn't have to worry about this one, and we'd just be worrying about this one. But yeah, this is now definitely, you can get 2 dice on this, which is not ideal. Theory they've got a scoring threat, but I don't think it's a very realistic one. Thanks for the raid, Jakala. How was your stream this evening? Okay, so they've got the dodge there. 2 GFIs to hit here on 2 dice. They forgot to blitz again. Unless that just hasn't shown up. They've forgotten to blitz the second time. Oh no, it has. They have done the blitz. Okay, yeah. Okay, fail the first GFI. Make the second one. They do get the knockdown. What's the scatter going to be like? Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess we've got to. Good. Okay, scatter's pretty good. And we've got edge 5 here, so hopefully this works out. We just need to do a 2, 2, 2 at the moment. I guess if that gets in front could make it harder. That can make it harder too. I don't have any rerolls, so hopefully this will not all work. Good. Very good. Yeah, so I guess we do just do this because we've got Nerves of Steel for the catch. So yeah, just going for it with the... Since it's sidestep, I think it's not worth trying to hit it. Just going for it with that is the way to go. It's a just don't snake turn. Good. All right, we got there in the end. It was all a bit more dramatic than it wanted to be. But the important thing is we got the touchdown. That was their drive, so hopefully you can just bang it in this drive and be 2-0 up. It's got to be the hope. Their KO stays out. We get 1 back, so we're on 9. But it looks like it was the catcher, which is nice. Right, yeah, good. It's good when the Apo works, isn't it? Yeah, let's just try and bang this one in. Ideally with a pass for the recently dead Freezing Star. Having survived that hit, I'd like you to throw a Vanity Pass and get a level. That's what we're looking for. Okay. They haven't gone for a wide formation, which is nice for us. So yeah, I think we play this for the quick score. You're back to get it. You're here. 1 guard would be really nice, wouldn't it? 1 guard would go a long way. Let's go there. One guard is so good on any team. All right, ball scatters. Not a touchback. That's not a good kick for us if we're looking for the quick score. But at least it's not at risk of being stolen either. Good. Should we just do bits with you now? Since it's not like there's another great target anyway. We can't throw this past this turn, can we? It's like a 4+. I'd love to, but we can't. Yeah. Would have loved to throw that pass and move the ball that turn, but it just wasn't practical. Of course, we don't have to score, but we do want to. Dream would be throw a pass with you and score on you, but I don't think both of those things are necessarily going to work out because I expect you're getting hit this turn. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Right, killer. I'm a bit scared now because we've used the apothecary that could get killed. Maybe I was too quick on that apothecary, to be honest, given it was just a no-skill catcher, but it's tricky. You don't want the undead to get the free player either. And for the game, it definitely helps to have all those catches around. It's not quite in scoring range, unfortunately, here. Where's their blitz coming? Okay, yes, they are going for that, but they're doing it with a GFI, which they probably could have avoided. Yeah, game is punishing them for it. No reroll, okay. So we could score this turn. Run to here. Hand off. Throw to you, hand off there. Just need to blitz up there first. It's a little bit tempting. Can we do this first? Ball's in a safe square right now, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so now we're not doing what we thought. I think I will put the reroll into this though. Now I don't know what I'm going to do instead. Because unfortunately that does definitely cancel the idea of throwing a pass, because I'm not doing that without a reroll. Let's put you in there for next turn, I guess. Yeah, the ball's still safe, so nice power there. Then let's see who else wants to dodge. No one. Was not a good turn of dice. I'm a bit worried about how far that all is now. But I'm also a bit worried about how quickly we're losing elves this half. This is why I wanted to score fast. Score fast, and then you've got less time to lose elves. Unfortunately, that immediate one cancel the score fast plan. And now we're in a bit of a pickle because we've lost two players in one block there because one was a dodge. And now we are actually going to have a really tough turn trying to fix the mess. Because that's going to get hit as well. And you still got your blitz afterwards. That does not go down. Small mercies. It's here. So there is still a play to get the ball to this. Which might have to be the play, to be honest. We'll see. Boy, not a good turn. Not a good turn for us. Even that one's a power. Wow, that's really rough. Wow, that was a bad turn. That's two dead players on that turn. That was an incredibly bad turn. Jesus. All right. That was absolutely brutal. Like, that's really messed up the team. I'm going to do this and just hope it's not 1 in 9. Which it is. Oh my god, what a turn of dice. Okay, so this is another draw. Didn't need to cut that corner, I guess, but it was definitely advantageous to. Yeah, this is another draw. A draw and a dead team. Jesus. Oh well, that's what you get for playing one more game. That was really harsh. Like, all of that was really unreasonable. I shouldn't have cut that corner at the end. That was stupid. I should have just run over here as far as I could. But what a horrible turn. It was unreal how bad those dice were. Like, the pow on that one into dead. Really, it tilted me though. I shouldn't have cut that corner. I should have just done the movement over there. That really wasn't a particularly important corner cut. And that is a thing that I do way too often, and I've been trying to stop doing it in my game, and I just did it again. So I guess I'm punished for what I did wrong. But now it's just a 2+ to draw with a reroll. Because we ain't getting this back. Don't even know why they're doing this. They could just keep it back there and be safe. They make it. Going for the win? No. Oh man. That was so harsh, and it's really ruined the team as well. Throw it doesn't matter. It's just that one, I guess, but yeah. What an absolutely stupid turn of dice. Oh well, it's happened. Obviously, we don't get a knockdown. That would be a snake. Wow, we managed not to roll a snake. Big progress. It's going to get served if we didn't, so... Well, poop. It feels like we could have had 2 wins tonight, and instead we're going to have 2 draws and a broken team. Unless they go for the win. shouldn't have cut that corner. You're a bloody idiot, Tree. If you don't cut that corner, at least they've got work to do. This is just giving it to them. You just think it can't continue being that awful. But it always can. No matter how awful you think it's going, it can always get worse. It can always get worse on you. Is that in range of them now? It's in range to base, but not to hit. Yeah, I shouldn't still be playing Waleed. It was a massive mistake because the dice were just waiting to ruin my evening more. This just feels so evil. Like, we were in such a good position in both of these games tonight, and then the dice have just said a great big F you. If they don't knock this down here, do they score? Is that enough for threat? I mean, it's just a one dice player. We're trying to power blodger, so it's not that good. But it can get anywhere if you don't knock it down. It's just so frustrating when you've had two games right next to each other where you've been in such a strong position and you've thrown them both away. Didn't need to cut that corner, so I did throw it away, even if the dice were horrible. I still did a thing I just didn't need to do. Where are you taking the ball? Of course it's a POW. Okay, not an armor break, but you can foul it on 2 GFIs. Which I'm guessing you will. Yep, that's probably the right direction to move it. That's the wrong player to foul. But it works. At least that one's not dead. I would have been taking the GFIs to foul this in a heartbeat. Far more important player to try to get the foul on. Alright. Bring some players back. Is there anywhere we can hit this? No, we're not quite in range. We could have brought those down one more. I was worried about getting pushed onto that, but who was going to do it? And it would have been nice to be one square further up. Gonna make this a 3 dice. Makes sense. No POW this time. Shouldn't reroll that, but you do. It's a pretty risky reroll because if you did somehow triple skull it, that's just our ball. Got the wrestle right there. Can we save this? So at least an option for this sort of play now. They haven't got their guard in the right spot, so the cage dive is available. The dodge will not be easy, but it's available. Going for the foul still. Not getting that one. Don't like doing it with you, but you're the only one who can get that out of GFI. %55 play. Does not work. That's super frustrating. They gave me a really good, like really good's overstating it, but a pretty decent chance on the ball there, right? Like it's a 55% chance to get in, and then with a reroll, 55% chance to get the ball down, which they didn't need to give me, but they did. Blood Bowl's such a jerk sometimes. This game has been a jerk. Oh, we'll have one more turn to try and hit it, but it's going to be a lot harder. Can we get a 1 dice on it is the question. Is there any direction? Yeah, from around here, I guess. But then, yeah, how are you cancelling? Yeah, I don't know if we can. There's literally no spell we can cancel the assist from. So then we're just looking for double powers, which is pretty unlikely. Best we've got. What a rotten night. What a rotten night of games. We cost ourselves this one. We cost ourselves this one, but the dice really were like a spit in your eye set of dice. I just said who they were in chat and I didn't see. I feel like I've just killed this team tonight. Of course, that's where the MVP went. We were in such a good position. Yes, 63% dodges. Nice. We were in such a good position in both the last 2 games. 2 games in a row that should have been wins, but weren't. I want to be happy about that, but I'm not happy right now, so that's dead. That's dead. That is the team after 6 games on the Pro Elf team. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.